welcome back to my channel. I'm Maggie. Today I have a Pan That Palette update for you. I ended up skipping last month's update, so this is 2 months of usage in my Pan That Palette. And let's just dive in. I am moving as you're seeing this video, so I am, right now as I'm filming, living in the world of boxes. So anyway, trying to pre-film a few things so that I can still have content on my channel, but soon I will see you with a new background. So this is the palette that I'm panning. It's the CP Tokyo Beige palette. I did, in fact, buy this in Tokyo about a year ago. My husband and I went on a trip there, and it was fantastic. I can't wait to go back again someday. So let's just jump right into it. I'm going to put up on the screen the last update, what it was looking like and what it's looking like now, and we can chat from there. So the big news is I have a new pan and I've expanded quite a few pans. So this shade here is called Orange Blossom. It now has pan on it, which is great, and like a decent amount of pan, I would say. So that is the most exciting. I would say the other ones like here and here have definitely expanded. I actually haven't been using this one up here at all, but I'm feeling good about that. I'm just now working through these mattes, and mattes always take me longer to hit pan on. I use kind of like a big fluffy brush, so it's not as concentrated, and I don't use as much. I just kind of use a little bit, and then dust it on. Like, it's not something I'm really packing on my lid. But let's talk about uses. So I do have my cheat sheet here. So bubbly, like I mentioned, this I hit pan on. It's a pretty chunky kind of formula. It's not my favorite, and considering that there's a similar shade down here just in a more smooth formula, I'm reaching for the smooth formula over the chunky one. So this is bubbly. I hit pan back in the March update. I had pan to show you. It took me 41 uses to hit pan, and I haven't touched it since. In the center here, of course, this one is all finished up, so that's exciting. This is vanilla syrup. I finished this one in May, so obviously no more uses there. Then on this side, this one is called Our Beige. I have been using this daily. It's part of my kind of go-to crease combo. I use this shade, Hello or Dear Tokyo, and Our Beige together. This one, I mean, I can see my brush has been in there, but there is not even close to a dip. So I don't really know what to make of that. It's, again, kind of normal for me and my eyeshadow habits. But when I look at my usage, Our Beige, last update, I had 90 uses. Now I have 126. So that just shows you I am using it pretty much every day. I typically wear eye makeup Monday through Friday, and then weekends I'm either just like wearing a tinted sunscreen or no makeup. But I do wear makeup for work every day. Okay, moving to the next row, we have the Orange Blossom. Again, hit pan on this. So I previously had 45 uses, now I have 82. I would say for the last 2 months, June and July, this has been kind of the only lid shade I've been using. So it's a really pretty kind of gold. I like it. It works for me, and that's pretty much the only thing. I haven't had a companion palette in at all for the last 2 months. And I'm really happy to actually see pan in here. I probably will bring a companion palette back into the fall, maybe like September, October, but for now, again, I'm just like very busy. I just want to keep it simple with one palette, and I have enough shades that's working for me. In the center, this is a little bit of a deeper matte brown. I would say like more medium, whereas this is more of a light. So this one is called Toasted Caramel. It had 30 uses, now it has 64, so very consistent. I have been kind of blending this into my crease on the outer third a little bit to add some depth, but again, mattes and I just take a long time to see pan. So, it is what it is. And then this one is Brown Butter. There's a little bit of a divot in here where I was using it as a liner. I typically don't wear much eyeliner, maybe more in like the fall, winter, but definitely not in the summer. So that's something I probably will bring back in the fall, just with the goal to hit pan, because I know I can drill down like in that spot and get pan eventually. But I've only used it once. I had 20 uses and now I have 21. So it's just not something I'm reaching for this summer. And then moving down here, so this one is a double pan. This one is the Dear Tokyo shade. It's this light pink. It's advertised as a blush. I probably will use that as a blush at some point to try to finish it up, but I've only been using it as an eyeshadow, and I have a pretty good amount of pan in there, I would say. So as far as usage goes, last time I had 88 uses, now I have 124. I think these pans are pretty shallow, so once I hit pan, it's very easy for me to expand it. And that's why, you know, these mattes, I feel like the pan's just going to show one day, and then like it's going to be pretty easy for me to expand it. But yeah, that's been going well. And then this one, the smoother kind of champagne shade, this one's called Allure. I had 101 uses in May. I have 132 now. I'm trying to use it in my inner corner. Sometimes I forget. But again, I have had pan for a bit now, and now it's really expanding nicely. So I'm happy with the visual progress, even if the numbers aren't really racking up, because I feel like every week I'm seeing, like I can tell there's more pan. So that's really great. So this is, again, the Pan the Palette. I'm just going to keep rolling with just this palette standalone through the month of August because it works for me. It doesn't take up much space, and I don't really have to think about it. I just have my routine, and I can get ready really fast. So I do track my pan percentage, so I want to go through that. Last time we met, I had 3 pans out of 68 eyeshadows in my entire collection, which is 4.44%. In July, I hit pan on the orange blossom shade in the palette. So that brought me up to 4 pans out of 68 eyeshadows, which is 5.88%. And then I also hit pan on my single from Wet n Wild. This is Brulee. I use a shade like this every day to set my primer. There is not a shade like this in my palette, so I had to reach outside. I buy like, I don't know, 3 of these every year, and I can usually get through them. So this one I did hit pan on, as you can see there, and you know, I'll just keep working until I finish it all the way up. But that does mean that I have another pan. So now I have 5 pans out of 68, which is 7.35%, which is really great. I would love to be double digits, so like 10 or above before the end of the year. That would be fantastic. So I'm just, you know, making my way there. Realistically, in order to hit that goal, I only need probably 2 more pans in my entire collection. So it does feel doable to hit a double digit before the end of the year. So with that, I also do a visual aid for my pan percentage. This is a chart of all of my palettes and where all my other eyeshadows are. So when you see dashed lines, it means I've hit pan. And when you see the whole square colored in, it means I've finished it. So we're going to put in the dash line here for the palette, and we're going to put in a dash line for one of these Brulee singles. Very exciting. All right, there we go. So here's my updated chart here, and here's that single. Very exciting. And yeah, that's kind of all I have, a short and sweet update. I'm really happy I chose a smaller palette this year. It's just been really great to have simple looks. Like I said, Monday through Friday is when I'm wearing eye makeup. I do have other palettes, and this fall, once I'm like all settled in the new house and everything and back in a routine, I will bring in some companion palettes. So I'm, you know, scattering my love around my collection, but yeah, I'm really happy with it. So that's going to be my update. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye.